events of the 15th of October 2019. On the 15th of October 2015, Mr. Speaker, there was an altercation that took place in the city of Belgrade in Serbia between you, Mr. Speaker, and the Zimbabwean journalist called Sikhaka. After that altercation, Mr. Speaker, it is now reported, and also through an affidavit that has been deposited to the Interparliamentary Union at PU,
Advocate, a crime is being committed right now. People are dying. People are dying. Go to court where? People are dying right now in Zimbabwe.
National Intelligence, Isaac Moyo, that Sikhaka is
I have got victims of 1 August.
Mr. Speaker,
do you also respect the people who are suffering? Do you respect the victims who still have bullets in their bodies right now, Advocate?
Sikhaka is a Zimbabwean who is entitled to the protection by the laws of this country over the issue of his security. May you please guarantee as he has raised a rhetoric that he has been classified as a threat to national security, that he is guaranteed to come to his country without harassment and intimidation. It is said that his classification as a threat to state security was motivated by your report to the Director General of the Central Intelligence Organization. Can you guarantee Sikhaka's security in our country?
The leaders are afforded state security, and I was privileged to be covered by the state security of Serbia. Because of what the security in Serbia thought, to the extent that my security had to be secure, they did take the necessary measures, including beefing up the security around my presence in Serbia. It is normal practice that the security services in Serbia are obligated to inform my country of origin of what is transpired. And it is the communication between the security services of Serbia and security services here in Zimbabwe. They were obligated to give a report and liaise with the security services here in Zimbabwe. What transpires between the two organs is not privy to me. It is a matter between the two security agencies in Serbia and Zimbabwe. So I did not make any report.
One recently said the only job we have in Zimbabwe is Sikhala. These were the scenes inside Parliament in November 2019 when Job Sikhala took the Speaker of Parliament, Jacob Mudenda, to task over why he reported me to the Zimbabwe Intelligence Service, the CIO, following my interview with the learned advocate in Belgrade, Serbia, when I demanded answers from him over why he is
People are dying. One must
Nelson Chamisa's
now. People are dying.
over their refusals
And
to
here you are
accept
mentally torturing
and honor
MDC
the
MPs.
self-confessing 1
On what
August
basis do you
2018
withdraw their
coup
allowance
criminal
for 5
Emerson
months?
Mnangagwa by standing up for him. At the time, Mudenda had withdrawn their allowances for over 5 months, and my interview with him eventually resulted in him confessing to his participation in
the war crimes committed on the 1st of August 2018, which resulted in the unconstitutional overthrowing of an elected government on that day, and which crime has given Mudenda the very job that he has traveled to Belgrade, Serbia for.
I have got victims of 1 August. Do you also respect the people who are suffering? So do you respect the victims who still have bullets in their bodies right now, advocate? The victims who still have bullets in their bodies right now. Advocate, you are the highest, you're the most respected person, and you are mentally torturing MDC MPs, adding to the physical torture to victims of violence on 1 August, which was done to change election results, and this was broadcast on ZBC. Advocate Mudenda.
What transpires between the 2 organs is not privy to me. It is a matter between the 2 security agencies in Serbia and Zimbabwe. So, what transpires between the 2 organs? What transpires between the 2 organs?
Transpired between the 2 security organs. The Speaker of Parliament had called the police on me. And what transpired was in fact very embarrassing for Mudenda. The same police officers ended up hugging me, and number 2, a document was issued, which is an indictment against the Speaker of Parliament for war crime. The basis for war crime warrant against the Speaker of Parliament, right there in Serbia. So there is the evidence. The only thing that was communicated to Zimbabwe is the arrest warrant against the Speaker of Parliament. And Job Sikhala took Jacob Mudenda to account over. It is now official that Zimbabwe's Speaker of Parliament is, according to international law and Serbian domesticated ICC laws, a war criminal by definition and in practice. What does this mean then for the legal legitimacy of not just Mudenda's parliament, but the presidency of Emerson Mnangagwa? Is it not now more clearer that with a small push, it is now more possible to remove and deregister a presidency? How is power obtained in an illegal regime? One that is criminal from its inception, through an electoral process or through a legal strategy to dispossess? Does Zimbabwe have a real electoral system? And should people have to wait?
We are going to take to the doorsteps of Emerson Mnangagwa. We are going to overthrow him before 2023. That is not a joking.
I decided to test this method myself and managed to pull up an interview question that totally froze up the president of Emerson Mnangagwa's home country for a period of over 22 minutes, after I had decided not to wait for another election to overthrow Edgar Lungu, when he had shut the door on the opposition and was about to kill his own citizens. It was just one button I pressed on my cell phone, which helped not just to overthrow him, but to expose him before 632,000 citizens watching. It's now too clear There are so many ways Mnangagwa can be overthrown legally with no protest, no violence, and no coup. Take, for instance, the Mudenda prosecution. If him and 5 government ministers are arrested outside the country, the basis for de-recognizing presidency is created, which conditions all push the nation closer to physically taking him out of State House legally. And the upcoming elections are held under the grounds that the incumbent was a criminal. Such legal grounds are extremely crucial and indispensable for the opposition to truly and successfully take over power. Because at present, Emmerson Mnangagwa takes the opposition in his world of realities, not as an election contestant, but as an invading army of white people who are disguised as black opposition leaders. Mnangagwa has also made it fully official and public that everyone who belongs to the majority and to the opposition are corpses before they even think. Now, going into an election with such a person who regards you as a war enemy, who is Nelson Chamisa facing in the 2023 elections? A contestant in the election or a sophisticated war criminal? Is Nelson Chamisa ready for this challenge? And has he raised the bar to deal with the challenge in a way that brings victory for the masses?
Can the ballot defeat criminality?
Watch the next episode, which is when we touch down in the capital city, Lusaka, Zambia.
Vanhu vese vanofana kuzviziva ro basa redu rokuti Mnangagwa aende. Nemhaka yedu chiti Mnangagwa anofana kuti aende.